40 degrees. We made it.
We hit the 40-degree mark just in time for Hump Day Humor, but we're going over 60.
Yeah.
Over 60 degrees is what we're looking at today. Mm-hmm. A woman goes to the doctor, worried about her husband's temper. The doctor asks, "What's the problem?" The woman says, "Doctor, I don't know what to do. Every day my husband seems to lose his temper for no reason at all. He scares me." The doctor says, "I have a cure for that. When it seems that your husband is getting angry, just take a glass of water and start swishing it in your mouth. Just swish and swish, but don't swallow it until he either leaves the room or calms down." 2 weeks later, the woman comes back to the doctor looking fresh and reborn. The woman says, "Doctor, that was a brilliant idea. Every time my husband started losing it, I just swished with the water. I swished, and he calmed right down. How does a glass of water do that?" The doctor says, "The water itself does nothing. It's keeping your mouth shut that does the trick." Now that's cruel, but anyway, it's true. Just a joke, and it goes goes for both men and women.
Oh, I love that one, and that's not even your closer. I'm impressed. Yeah. That's pretty cool. You know, this is National Engineers Week. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
It is. A priest, a lawyer, and an engineer are to be guillotined.
I always wanted to be on a train.
Yeah. Is it guillotined or guillotined?
Guillotined.
All right, so they're going to cut their heads off. So the priest puts his head on the block, the rope is pulled back, but nothing happens. So he claims he's been saved by divine intervention and is released. The lawyer puts his head on the block, but again, nothing happens. He claims he can't be executed twice for the same crime and is set free. The engineer places his head under the guillotine. He looks up at the release mechanism and says, "Wait a minute, I see your problem."
Oh, that's funny. Bubba, who was 89 years of age, was stopped by the police around 2 a.m. and was asked where he was going at that time of night. Bubba replied, "I'm on my way to a lecture about alcohol abuse and the effects it has on the human body, as well as smoking and staying out late." The officer asked, "Really? Who's giving that lecture at this time of night?" Bubba replied, "Oh, that would be my wife."
Yeah. Very good. So this morning I saw an envelope on the porch that said, "Do not bend." I stood there for hours trying to figure out how to pick it up.
Oh, my goodness. That's good. I like that. I've got a theme going here. My wife has a drinking problem. I asked her to toast some bread for me this morning. She raised her glass and said, "Here's to the bread."
Yeah.
I got a couple for you.
Good.
Okay. A limbo champion walks into a bar.
Yeah.
And is immediately disqualified.
Yeah, that's right.
Good, I like that.
I was watching the Bermuda Philharmonic Orchestra last night. Then the fella on the triangle disappeared.
Ridiculous. Yesterday I ate a clock. It was very time consuming,
Oh,
especially
my.
when I went back for seconds.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Dad says running a family meeting is easy. Turn off the Wi-Fi and they all come running.
Yeah. All right, here, I've got one. This one is a participatory
Wait a minute.
joke.
Can I do another engineer joke?
Yeah, one more engineer
Because this is your closer,
Yeah.
right?
No, I've got two more.
Oh, well, go ahead then.
This one I want producer Tim. Pete and Repeat were walking up a hill. This is the question.
Okay.
Pete fell down. Who's left? Pete and Repeat were walking up a hill. Pete fell down. Who's left?
Repeat.
Okay. Pete and Repeat were walking up a hill. Pete fell down. Who's left?
Repeat.
Okay, listen up now.
Oh,
Pete and okay, there you go.
That's going in circles.
Right, very good.
So a wife asked
This is
her.
a song that doesn't end. Yeah, go ahead.
A wife asked her husband, a software engineer, "Could you please go shopping for me and buy 1 carton of milk, and if they have eggs, get 6. A short time later, the husband comes back with 6 cartons of milk. The wife asked him, "Why did you buy 6 cartons of milk?" He replied, "They had eggs."
If they have eggs, get 6. All right, here's my closer.
Oh, my.
I just bought a sweet car online. It was previously owned by Neil Diamond. Sweet car online. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, yes.
Good times never seem so good.
Oh, my.
Sweet car online.
I feel like I'm sitting in a sports stadium.
There you go. There's a lot of swing going on
Is
here.
that Happy Valley that does that?
Red Sox.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Red
Yeah,
Sox.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
Now everybody does it. Every single buddy.
I love that.
It's just like the Wisconsin jump around. Everybody does that at the end of the third quarter.
Wisconsin jump around?
At the end of the third quarter, everybody in the stadium in Wisconsin, in Madison, Wisconsin, jumps around.
Really?
Yeah.
Jump around.
They got a little
Get
song
down.
playing, and they all jump up and down. Now
I thought
everybody.
they just let a rat loose.
Yeah. Sweet Caroline. Bum,
Join
bum.
me, Shane Stan.